In this video, I'm going to be talking about what it is that you should be trying to manifest first. Now, when people start to learn about manifestation and you can bring whatever it is that you want into your life, law of attraction, my mind creates my reality, people will tend to go towards the physical things. They want the money, the men, the women, the love, the big house, the cars, the land, and I have no problem with that. But while you're starting to get the wheels turning, you're going to need guidance. And people can do that for you, or the higher beings can do that for you, whatever it is that's in your belief system, So I always recommend that people should learn how to protect themselves, ask for protection and guidance from either your internal self or the higher beings, whatever it is that you believe. And when I was first learning about just simple meditation and, wandering your mind and astral projections and things like that, they always say, imagine yourself being covered in a cloak of light, or like in a cocoon of light, or a shield of light, but it's always of light. Basically have some type of protection, because that light is essentially a spiritual high vibration. Now, if you believe in demons or lower entity beings, or just a negative thought mindset that manifests itself as a negative or low thought form, whatever it is, that light is such a high frequency, or it's such a powerful force that these things can't mess with you. There's a channel, New Life Tools on YouTube, that Brother Youssef explained it quite well, basically saying that the lower entities, the demons, those lower level things cannot mess with us unless we let them. That's kind of like everyone else, like a bully in real life. If you fight him back and you beat him down, he's not going to mess with you ever again, So it's kind of like that. Basically, to put that into perspective, it's almost like we are the lions versus a single hyena. A single hyena. And a lion in any given circumstance will destroy a hyena if it were to mess with them. But it's like if the hyena were to come up to you and bark at you, or whatever the sound a hyena makes, and you flinch and you get scared and you run away, that hyena's gonna be like, whoa, wait a minute. The big old lion's running away? Hold on, let me mess with him. Let me get him. That's a big meal right there. You see what I'm saying? Because we show that weakness because we don't know what we are. I hold the very strong belief that we are divine beings. Sons of God, light beings, star seeds, whatever words you want to use there. In a lot of our movies, we downgrade human beings. Like we need to be Superman, we need to have superpowers and things like that. But we as humans have those powers. And we just don't know that. That's why we have the ability to have nightmares, because that is when lower level entities or negative thought forms take over. They don't know, or they know what we are, but we don't. So when we start to step into that world and we start to open up our minds to the spirituality around us in the different dimensions, if you will, that's when it's very important to become a light body or be your divine self. You see, because once you understand that, they can't mess with you. Like they just simply can't, because they know. But then when you know, it's that I am a divine being. And you're going to look at that thing that's chasing you or whatever and just be like, go away. And they're like, oh crap, I can't mess with him anymore. He knows who he is now, and he'll just disappear. I was having a nightmare about 2 months ago. I haven't had a nightmare in a while, but I was like kind of stressing out and stuff. And I was in a tunnel, like a very, very shallow tunnel, like body width. And I was just like trying to climb out. And there was like some demon thing chasing me, some weird, crazy looking thing. You're like, oh my God, I gotta get away. But something in my mind said, remember who you are. And I was like, wait a minute, hold on. And I just let everything go. And the thing that was chasing me, because, you're running from it, you're scared, it's feeding off of your fear. I turned around and faced it. And when I turned around and faced it, it looked at me in shock and just disappeared. Simply disappeared. So that just goes to show how important it is to ingrain that in your mind, that you are a divine being. If you're having nightmares, that means you're letting that negative thought form or that negative entity, that low-level entity, mess with you. It's that simple, and that's why it's very important to use the skills in my previous videos to instill that fact of protection, of power, at least internal power, that you can't be messed with, you know. And I teach the practice of imaginal acts or visualization. And you do that until you become comfortable that it's ingrained in your DNA, your body, your aura, your spirit, whatever word you choose to use. You know, and it's pretty cool because once you get anything, either it's money, wealth, power, intelligence, attractiveness, whatever word you want to use that you want to bring into your life, once you ingrain it in yourself, the universe is gonna like start trying to get it into your life. You know, so in regards to protection, how it materialized in the physical is actually a really cool way. You know, I work on construction sites, you know, environmental consulting. I just basically go around, see there's contaminations on sites. Really simple stuff. And the same site I've been on for the last pretty much 2 years. I checked in, got out of my car, and was just walking across the street to where they were working. And there's these two flaggers here, and they're the kind of the dopier dudes. You know, the flaggers are basically traffic control. They're there to make sure cars or people aren't coming by when large construction vehicles are coming through. So you versus an excavator or a loader, your Honda Civic versus an excavator, you're gonna lose. So they're there to make sure nothing, crashes and there's no incidents on site. Now, I've seen these guys literally just let everything go. Cars, people walking by with cars. They're just on their phones or listening to music, And as I was walking by, obviously there were no cars whatsoever. And this is what kind of made this a little bit more important to me. Both of them rised up. Like both of them were sitting down and they saw me coming by. Both of them. One was here and one was about 20 yards down at the other intersection. Maybe 10, 20 yards, whatever. At the other intersection. And mind you, these are probably some of the lazier flaggers I've seen. But they both stood up and they were like, hey, we got you, bro. You're protected. Now that when he said that, it was almost like the flash from a camera like went around my whole like consciousness. Because it wasn't like, yo, we got you, bro. Come on through. It was, you're protected, And it's very strange seeing this lazy guy to whom 2 days ago I saw him just being super lazy saying you're protected. Then the other guy said, hey, we got you. You're safe, And it was very strange, just the strange words that they chose to use, and that just goes to show when you instill whatever it is that you're trying to bring into your life, into your DNA, your soul, your aura, it will materialize in strange ways like that. So to sum everything up, keep on using the law of attraction, keep on bringing everything you want into your world, but start with protection and guidance. And everything after that is going to be so much easier. Take care, guys.